Heal the world, make this a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying, but if you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Hello, everybody. I'm Cheryl Talley Moss, and I want to welcome you to my organic food forest. Thank you so much for dropping in and visiting me today. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to sing it for you again. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you my strategy for getting things done. I have all of these incompleted projects going on in my food forest. And that's because I'm doing it all myself. I usually have my grandchildren to help me, especially Brian, because I used to pick him up after school, and he would be here an hour before his dad came and picked him up. And he would bend over and hand me things, like tools or zip ties, whatever, plants. And that would save me a lot of bending over and wear and tear on my body. So I get a little tired easily now because I'm having to do it all myself. Man, I tell you, I miss my grandchildren, not just working in the garden, but I miss teaching them things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work one section at a time in the food forest. And if I do other things, I'll piece that all together and put it in a video called This and That. I guess that sounds okay. Because I did some stuff in the greenhouse today, but the video was getting too long, so I didn't want to include it in today's video. I'm just going to show you the section in the food forest that I'm working on and what I have accomplished. Okay? Let's get started. Okay guys, today I'm going to work on this section of the food forest. The muscadines, the grapes, concord grapes, and I forgot to say noble muscadines over there. They're growing like crazy. So I got to secure these and tie them up. Also, this is the parsley that I harvested and dehydrated last week. It's flopped over, but it's going to seed. Let me go closer. It's going to seed, so I want to prop that up so I can save the seeds. And you guys that have been with me for a while, I told you it lasted a year, so it's very tolerant of my winter and summer. So I want to be sure to get those seeds. And here, comfrey is growing back up like crazy. You can see it there, all around there. And back here against the fence, which means I'm not going to be planting anything else back here. I'm going to let the comfrey take over, but I'm going to clean up all these weeds around the volunteer pecan tree that's doing good. And I'm going to secure all of the grapevines with zip ties that I have right there. And I'm going to, what else I'm going to do? I think I'll put a few sunflowers back here against the fence. Okay, and I'll be taking you along step by step. Right now, the first thing I'm going to do is get the grapes right here stable by putting more zip ties. Okay, guys, so I'm over here pulling up weeds in this area. I got all that back by the fence, and there's a little pecan tree I'm going to pull up because I don't want anything growing that close to the fence. And right there, right in front of the backpack for the water, it looks like that's going to be a milkweed, which is good for butterflies, especially the monarch butterfly. But this right here is what got me tickled. This is a purple coneflower, echinacea. I don't know how the seeds got over here. Yes, I do. The birds scattered them, the wind scattered them. But it's growing and it's flowering. So that means the stem must be under here, up under the soil. And it traveled until it reached the sunlight. But that's cool. I'm not going to bother it. I'm just gonna let nature do its thing, because that's definitely a coneflower. I'm not quite sure what this is. It might be just a weed. Yeah, it's a weed. I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, that's a weed. And I know this is echinacea as well, because you see it's getting ready to start flowering right here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And this may be milkweed or echinacea. I think it's echinacea. And that is borage that's self-seeded right next to it right there. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go get my rake now and rake up the rest of these leaves and little weeds, and then I'm going to spread wood chips all down here from this pile right there. And then I'm gonna go get a stake and some zip ties for this parsley, because I want it bad. Okay, I'll be back. I'm out of breath. I had a hard time getting at pecan tree baby sapling, because they have real deep roots. And so it took all my strength to pull that sucker up. But I got it out, and I got all the weeds cleaned out over here. And I remember putting a whole lot of good soil amendments over here, because this was a part of my hugelculture. And as you can see, I raked it back here. And it's up on like a slope. You can't hardly tell it because of those wood chips over there. But this is a slope, a hill like in the yard. And it goes kind of like goes down. So I think I'm going to put a couple watermelon seeds. I said I wasn't going to grow any but this year, but because I didn't have room, but I think I just found some room. I'm going to go ahead on and spread another bag of potting soil right here. And I'll put like 3 seeds and see what happens. I'll probably cut the bottom of a container out, a little small 1-inch pot, and stick them in the ground where I can just, you know, raise them up. That way I'll know what's what when I come out here. And then I'm gonna put wood chips. Another thing, I just got my tripod in yesterday, and I sanitized the box. Y'all know I'm paranoid that I don't want to get this virus, so I sanitized the box and the whole thing in the inside, and I'm going to try to set it up over there to see if I can learn how to use it and capture me actually doing the work. Okay, if it doesn't turn out right, then I'll just show you the before, in between, and this is the in between, and then I'll show you the after. After being the 3 or 4 containers of SugarBaby Watermelon. Then I'm going to spread the wood chips, and then I also have this stake I'm going to put here and pick up. Let me show you. Oh, I'm going to get that in real good, and then I'm going to stake this up, this parsley, because I want the seeds. Okay, I'll be back with the tripod. This is a test. We'll see what happens. If it's on my feet, you can see how I match shoes on, but I'm not going back in the house. Let's see if you can see this. This is the parsley. I'm gonna put the stick right in between the plants, about right here. Then not putting more pressure because I heard it crack. Then I'm going to pick them up, and then I'm going to zip tie them individually. Woo. So I'm going to zip tie them to the stake. I think it'll work. I've never done this before. Zip tie some parsley, but I'm gonna try. Smells delicious. this point, all I want is some seeds. And I could cook with some fresh parsley during the summer. I think by it being close to the fence and close to the arbor, it got a windbreak and was able to survive. Now I could just get this zip tied. Okay, gotta start over. Okay, I got it now. So I think this looks pretty good. The 3 circles with the 2 seeds in each circle. And I'm getting ready to go have some lunch. And then I'll come back. Guys, right here I stumbled and I really thought I was going to fall. And I thank God that I didn't. But I said a curse word. You all know when you say, oh, blank. So I had to do a voiceover. I think I'm falling in my garden. Okay, lunchtime. Okay, guys, I went in the house to make a sandwich. I didn't get around to it because my youngest brother called me from Indiana to tell me that my cousin's husband in Detroit died yesterday from the virus. So that makes 2 people close to me. Well, 2 people that I know. A cousin and a classmate. So I lost my appetite. Anyway, I came back out here and I raked up the wood chips. You can see right over there. I've spread them. And all over here. And right down here. But where I have the watermelons in the seeds in the 3 little containers, I put leaves for the simple fact that they will break down faster. And then I'm going to come right in here, this little trail, all down here and over here, and wood chips. Right here, this is Mexican petunia coming up. So I'll leave that. And I'll put more leaves right here next to the grapevine. And I wanted to share with you, I left a spot right here with some good soil that doesn't have anything. I'm going to transplant some sunflowers that I have in a tub. That will bring even more pollinators to the watermelon. And then I'm going to put 2 sunflowers back there. And I'll try to get that done today and share it with you. But I'm getting tired. I need to take a break. But that my pecan tree look good. The little volunteer. I have a video on it about how I found it growing in a citrus tree container that I brought in the house for the winter. And let me give you a close-up on the grapes. They are getting, come on, focus. Come on. I'll get a good camera one day. They're getting bigger and bigger. And it's so delightful to look at. What I was going to say something. It's something that I'm going to do after lunch, and I'll come back and show it to you what it is, but I don't remember right now. Those of you are laughing about me having a brain freeze, you get to be almost 66, and you'll see how it is. Okay. I think I was going to tell you that I'll bring you back when I put the sunflowers over here and over there. That's what I was going to do. Okay. So I have these sunflowers in containers. And after I brought them over here to take them out of this container, I thought, well, why? Just leave them just like that. It looks okay. Put a few stakes in it. Yeah, it looks fine. And what I'll do with this area here that I had planned on putting a couple sunflowers there, I'll just put another watermelon container right there. And then I'll leaf all this up. And I think I'm just going to take a break and do the rest of that tomorrow. I've been very busy today because there's some other stuff that I did in the greenhouse that I didn't including this video because I didn't want to make it too long. But I'll show you that stuff tomorrow. Okay. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to water everything in and get the leaves and stuff off of the comfrey, the plants. As I was saying, I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to watch my video. And I want you to know that I love each and every one of you. Okay.
The end.